Hi, everybody. Claudia McMullen here from Hugo Coffee. As you know, we are a female founded and certified coffee roasting company on a mission to save animals. We support dog and cat rescues nationwide. How? Through our week long online fundraisers where we partner with a specific, fantastic partner organization and we donate $2.50 for every item sold during the course of the week. So it began Monday morning. Our current one began Monday morning and ends Sunday at midnight. And we are here today, and I'm so excited because it's local, a Utah-based fantastic organization named Whiskers Utah Cats. And we're here with the lovely Jessica Vigos. Hi, Jessica.
Hi there. How are you? We're so excited
I'm
to be here.
I'm awesome. It's been a couple years. It's been a minute. We did this with you 2 years ago.
Yes.
We've had some exciting stuff happen since then, including we have cat merch now.
I
But
love
anyway,
it.
yes. But anyway, let's talk Jessica, all Whiskers, Utah. So tell everybody, those of us who don't remember, like me, because I'm old and it's been a couple of years, all about your organization. How long you've been around? What is your geographic reach? How many cats? Blah blah blah.
Awesome. So Whiskers was founded in 2018, and we are a rescue who really caters to seniors, special needs, and medical cases. So we do
Okay.
get a lot of younger cats too, but most all of our cats come to us either in some type of medical need or special need, or they are in a urgent or traumatic situation. And
Oh,
we really cater to all of Utah for this type of cats. I would say our biggest coverage areas are Salt Lake County, Davis County, and Weber County, but we do take cats. I mean, we recently rescued some from Hurricane Utah,
oh
did a
wow.
transport. So we try and be available for those cats that really need us.
Okay, a couple things. One, love what you do. Love what you
Thank
do.
you.
But I'd love to know because this is really interesting to me because the rescues like yours that take the hardest, most challenging cases. What's behind who started this and what was behind did you start it? Who founded it and what was behind what's the thought behind it?
So I am the founder, and I was actually a cat community cat coordinator for about 5 years. I worked directly with shelters helping implement TNR programs. And during my time working in shelters, I realized that there was a huge gap in the kind of animals that readily went to rescues. You know, there was a big gap in community cats that needed medical care support, or the aging population, surrenders, people who were going into assisted living who could no longer care for their senior animals. And so Whiskers was truly founded to fill a gap that existed here in Utah,
Mhm.
between giving those animals that weren't considered highly adoptable because of their condition
Right.
um, a second chance.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I am so inspired. I love your missions so much. Now, when did you start doing this?
So I founded Whiskers in 2018, but I started being heavily involved in TNR and the cats, needing that additional medical support in 2011.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So you probably know the rescue Rough Haven.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So
Yeah.
they're doing the same for dogs,
Yes. They're
right?
amazing. They're
Filling the
amazing.
need, mostly like the transition, like people in transition,
Right.
or they could be housing challenged, illness, aging, death in the family, that kind of thing. So I'm just so proud of our community
Yeah.
in Salt Lakes County that you got a cat rescue like your fabulous rescue, and you got Rough Haven. We're covering the cats and dogs, the elders, the ill, and to help people as well who are in
Yeah.
need of transitioning for whatever the
Absolutely.
reason.
If you're doing any kind of rescue work, it often involves helping the community as well. You meet amazing people, and people who also need a second chance, need guidance, need education, need some type of support. And so it really is about helping animals and their humans as well.
Right, right. So when I ran Friends of Animals years ago for a couple, for a short period of time, and it's now Nuzzles, we saw a need of domestic violence victims
Right.
often staying with their abuser because the abuser threatens their pet.
Right.
And
That's
we, so I started the Purple Paw Project. I think they might take cats now, I'm not sure, but we did it for dogs, and that was the first one for dogs, I think, in the state.
yes.
I'm so excited that it still exists. But these pockets of need are really, I mean, these gaps are, a lot of animals can fall through those gaps. There's a lot of need out there in our community that doesn't fall into the typical rescue pull from a shelter situation.
Right, right. That's exactly right. So we do pull a lot of seniors from shelters, but obviously they end up there because of a very similar situation
Right.
oftentimes with their human, somebody passed or something.
Right.
And I will say the difference, Rough Haven does try and reunite animals with their humans, and for us oftentimes there's not a chance of reunification. And so unfortunately, oftentimes that isn't an option for kitties in our care. But I love that. And the Purple Paw Project is incredible. And I love that both Nuzzles and Rough Haven are committed to that as well. We have definitely also taken animals from situations like that. And it's so important to have multiple groups working together for a common goal to help humans as well,
Absolutely. So Jessica, give me an idea of how many cats you would have in your system. Is it a foster system?
Yeah, so we do not have a brick and mortar facility. We are completely foster based. One
Mm-hmm.
day I hope to have a brick and mortar facility, but we have amazing foster homes. And right now we have over 110 cats in our program. So this is
Right.
the time of year that we are absolutely at our highest number. And we also are in desperate need of fosters, just through life changes and stuff. We've recently lost some longer term fosters, and so we definitely are in need of fosters a great deal right now. And so you can always go to our website, which is whiskersutah.org, and click the tab that says get involved and fill out a foster application. It's so much fun to be part of, to see a problem and want to do something about it, and then actually get involved and be able to do something about it is, I mean, it's life changing.
and to see the impact on the cat, right? The cat in
Yeah.
foster, you watch the cat go from whatever condition that cat is in when you get that cat, and if it's a medical issue, if it's a neglect, whatever the issues are,
Yeah.
that cat is not going to be the same cat when it leaves foster, and the foster family or the foster gets to see that transition, that transformation.
Yeah. I mean, it really changes your life. Yeah.
It does. I'm obsessed on TikTok with following fosters.
Yes. Yeah.
I follow fosters, when they take when they take in like these really rough situations, and you watch an animal in such a short period of time grow from this really difficult place, and might be illness, it might be any number of things, and watch them blossom and grow into something completely different in like this crazy short period of time because of the love and attention of fosters.
Right. It's incredible. And I think it really changes the trajectory for animals as well, because, a lot of the times people see animals in bad condition and think, oh my goodness, they need to be euthanized. And so it's really important to show that appearance is not a reason to euthanize an animal. It's really important to be thorough and to get them the veterinarian care that they need, because transformations are incredible. I mean, if I had $1 for every cat that I have been told, probably didn't stand a chance and went on to be adopted, I mean, I'd be a rich lady.
You should. Well, you're rich in spirit and in every other way.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
you guys are doing like God's work, man. helping the weakest of the weak in this, in the cat area, which I just think is fantastic. Now, what I just had a question. So the 110 that you current, for example, the 110 that you have in your system now,
Yeah.
in your foster care, probably came from a bunch of different like you get from rescues, do you get from shelters?
So we pull from municipal shelters.
Yeah.
We do take a handful of owner surrenders from the situations that I typically, someone is homeless or someone lost their life, went into assisted living, and then we also, my heart and passion is for TNR, fixing free roaming cats in the community. The reason our shelters are filled with
That's
kittens
right.
every year is because there needs to be more spay and neuter happening. And so we do try and do a substantial amount of TNR each month, and a lot of kittens that we take in actually come not from shelters, because there's a lot of rescue groups pulling kittens from shelters. Ours actually come from trying to reduce the size of free roaming cats outdoors and give them a chance at an indoor home.
That's great. Now, so those cats, they come into into Whiskers for the purpose of spay and neuter.
So we actually, when we trap, we actually have appointments set up
Yep.
prior to trapping, which is a really important part of trapping.
Mhm.
And so we take them directly to the vet clinic after being trapped the next morning. They get spayed and neutered, and then we hold them overnight for recovery. And oftentimes, during that process, you'll find out that a cat maybe needs more medical care, maybe needs a dental, maybe isn't even fit to be returned to an outdoor life. If you catch a super old kitty and that needs to retire from their wildlife, and then with kittens, those ones are typically, they, depending on their age, they may or may not go directly to the vet to be fixed. But we actually just had a mom and 8 of her babies come into our program that were living along Legacy Highway, like
Oh dear.
right next to Legacy Highway. And they are beautiful kitties and definitely dumped. And those were through our volunteers finding them, doing TNR, and they are all up for adoption now, including Mama.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How many cats would you estimate that you spay neuter via TNR a month or annually?
So last
That's
year
that's
we
that's in addition to the ones in foster.
Yeah, so we do our numbers annually. So for 2023, our annual impact report, we saved or changed 266 lives. So that includes TNR. We had 119 adoptions. We did 67 dentals, uh, 71 spay and neuter surgeries. And so that is definitely, we did $74,000 in veterinarian care.
Wow. And
Yeah,
I always like to harp on the fact of the impact, the extraordinary impact of spaying and neutering a cat.
yes, yes.
I mean, the tenfold, 20-fold, 30-fold impact of spaying and neutering a cat is much more so than a dog, which
Absolutely.
which it's big, it's good in a dog. I mean, we certainly want to spay and neuter all the dogs too, but the impact in the world of cats, when you spay and neuter a cat, you have saved thousands of animals from being born unwanted and possibly neglected and abused and abandoned and all that stuff.
Absolutely, because unfortunately, not only are there the free roaming cats who are under socialized, but, and this is something we really work hard to change, a lot of people let their cats roam. And if your cat is unfixed and roaming, that's contributing to a mass population of, unhomed cats, basically. And
Right.
so it's really important. A lot of the times we'll hear people say, oh, I have a male cat, he doesn't need to be neutered. But actually, unneutered males, have a much higher risk of contracting something like FIV or FELV, and contracting diseases. They're fighting for mates. They take off. If you want your cat to not roam so far, fixing them is one of the best ways to do that. And really, we are working hard to kind of change the trajectory of cats in general and how we care for them. If you think about it, cats are the only animal that people own that they just open the door and be like, good luck out there.
Yeah, that's
So,
fun.
you know, it's really about shifting how we think about caring for cats. Building catios, harness training them, supervised outdoor time are all wonderful things, and also providing the correct enrichment for them inside. It's crazy how many homes I have went into to help with cat situations. There's no cat trees, no cat toys. That's why the cat wants to go outside. They're bored.
Right,
You know.
right.
So
But and let's bring up the key point of what you were saying earlier, that people don't want to neuter their males.
yeah,
That's the damn problem right there.
yeah,
You've got to neuter the damn male, because
yeah,
neutering, I mean, they're
yeah.
equally.
Fix them all. Yes.
Fix them all, for God's sakes. All right, so
Yeah.
let's talk about, because I honestly could chat. I have a little bit of a. I could chat with you all day, and we're already at 15 minutes. So we got to talk about the fundraiser. Damn it!
Yeah.
All right, so now, Jessica, I want to make sure that people know, your fan base knows, that this fundraiser ends Sunday at midnight. Hugo Coffee donates $2.50 for every item sold. So if you don't drink coffee, get a mug with a cat on it, get a t-shirt with the cat on it.
They're so good.
There's things. We have new cat merch, so we're excited about that. We did, and you were the first person we called, by the way, when we got the cat merch.
I know. I love that.
So we have cat merch. The coffee's fantastic, as you know. But anyway, it's $2.50 for every single item sold on the website. So we want to get people out there and to buy over the course of the weekend. And I want to ask you, Jessica, because I think we did really well with you the first time. And I want to ask you, if we could raise like $500 for you, what kind of impact would that have?
I mean, $500 goes a long way for us. You know, that could cover about 20 spay and neuter surgeries.
Mhm.
It would provide a dental for a kitty who's greatly in need. I mean, $500 goes a long way. Like I said, the bulk of our donations, we are completely donor funded. And so last year we spent over $74,000 in medical, and that is because of people who believe in us and believe in what we're doing. We have some amazing dedicated donors. We have people who see our posts and people who participate in things like this. So it's really wonderful. And I personally am a huge fan of Hugo, and I love that there's some cat merch now. And so you know, raising funds for Whiskers, we just ended our second annual auction, and for people who bid on the Hugo items that were donated that didn't win, here's your chance. You can
Now's
buy
your
some coffee and some cat
Now's your chance.
merch.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. Now we have two important things to bring up.
yeah.
Your When you buy online, which I hope you're all going to do, because we want to help Whiskers Utah. We want to spay neuter tons of cats and cats. You do not have to put a code in. We had codes in 2022. We don't have codes anymore. So not to worry. Just go ahead and buy. And then the second thing I want to tease out for your fans is that we're going to launch a cat brand of coffee. We're hoping in Q4 of 24. If not, it'll be Q1 of 25. But a cat brand is coming. And we are so excited to continue to support all the cat lovers out there, because we know how passionate you are about cats and all the good work, for example, that's done by Whiskers Utah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I'm so excited for the coffee, and I'm so excited for just everything for this fundraiser. I will say that one of my favorite brands, I actually brought it in here so I could do a shout out to this.
Oh
I
yeah,
love this coffee. And so get online, everybody, and spay and neuter your pets. Please help support Whiskers Utah, and you know, go purchase some great products from Hugo, and make sure you get one of the cat tea tank shirt tea t-shirts or tank tops, and
Yes,
they have adorable mugs. And anyway, that helps Whiskers Utah. If you're interested in fostering, please go to our website at whiskersutah.org. And yeah, I'm just so excited.
I am too. And I can't wait for Monday because it's my favorite day of the week because that's the day I send the money to
Yeah.
our great organization partners. And I'm excited to just kill it this weekend. We're going to sell, sell, sell. And I hope your fan base buys, buys, buys. And I look forward to Monday when I write you a big old fat check.
Yes, I'm so excited for that. I appreciate you so much, Claudia, and everything that Hugo does.
Well, thank you so much. It's what we get up for, and it's why we get up in the morning. So
Yeah.
now, Jessica, you have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to chatting with you again in the near future.
Okay, that sounds great. Thanks so much. Bye,
Okay,
everybody.
bye. Bye.